All right. So we're going to keep mixing this service. This is our third song now called Me Higher. And I'm just going to do this a little on the quicker side, just so you can see kind of what the workflow looks like more in real time. And yeah, we're just going to take all the same principles, the same kind of process that I do on the other songs. Same thing here. So starting with the markers. So we're going to start there.
4. Verse 2, 3, 4. Interlude 2, 3, 4. Verse 2, 2, 3, 4. Down chorus 2, 3, 4. Interlude 2, 3, 4. Verse 2, 2, 3, 4. Chorus 2, 3, 4. Interlude 2, 3, 4. Bridge 2, 3, 4. Bridge 2, 3, 4. Chorus 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Intro 2, 3, 4. End 2, 3, 4.
Amen. Let's give God praise for our worship band. Yeah, you may be seated. I forgot to mention at the beginning, if you do want to go to Asbury, amen. Let's give God praise for our worship band. Yeah, you may be seated.
All right. So that's our song structure. Again, just quick things, noticing stuff. This is kind of a mallet drum kit at the start, and then we're playing with sticks here. So again, I'm just trying to take some of the power out of the drums. We're going to put them back in for the last song, but this is kind of the most vibey open song that we got. Tracks sound good. I'm just listening for if I want more of one thing or another. I think I want more of this. Maybe I'll take a little more bass. Acoustic's good. Kind of like that plunky piano. Yeah, that all feels good. So Emma led this song. So again, we're just going to kind of do the background vocals real quick by sight. We'll listen through to make sure that that works. But just going to start with the big sections. So start easy and then kind of work yourself up. You don't need to go that crazy. Yeah, it looks like the applause break kind of starts there. And we leave that stuff in, like congregational applause, so that the online community that's watching this feels like there's other people there, because there are, right? So even though they're participating in this remotely, they're not alone, right? They're not on their own in that. So they are a part of our community, even though they weren't there in person. Second reason is it's also kind of out of respect for the people who were there, that it's like, hey, you were a part of this thing too. And then thirdly, because we're trying to reinforce this value all the time too, that when we applaud as a church, we're not applauding the stage, which is kind of why, if you paid attention to Robert coming up at the end, we've been trying to get away from this, and it looks like we've just kind of snuck back in a little bit. But
Amen. Let's give God praise for our worship band.
So yeah, we're giving God praise, which is good, but not necessarily. They can thank us at another time. So we want to make sure that the things that we are applauding are the things that matter most. So it's really difficult too, especially when our team has just been improving so much. You guys have all been putting in so much work to grow, and there's so much gratitude from our church for that, and from our staff and everybody. We're all so incredibly proud of you guys and the work and the growth that we've seen. But we also want to make sure that in our services, we want people to acknowledge that when we're clapping after songs, we're not applauding because it's oh, that was my favorite song, or oh, they did so great. It's no, Jesus is really compelling. And so that's what we're kind of clapping in agreement of. So anyway, all right, we're going to bring in the lead vocal now. So this is an Emma song. So we're going to center her up. It's not a duet, so we're going to space Josh back out. We're going to bring Karen and I back to kind of our normal 50 is kind of where I like to start. So again, we'll just leave the faders where they are and see kind of what happens. We'll adjust from there. But the instruments feel really good so far. Kind of all the sections.
Just stay right where I am and hope to feel you, hope to feel something again.
So what I did there was I just took the toms out of this squash bus. It was getting a little rumbly because I'm on mallets too, so that'll accentuate the low end in those toms. It was bombarding everything, so I'm going to tame that a little bit.
Change me from the inside. I could be safe, oh, I could be safe here in your arms and never leave home, never leave. walls down, but you have called me higher. You have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead me, Lord.
You have called me higher. You have called me deeper.
And I'll go where you will lead me, Lord, where you lead me. I can hold on to who I am and never let you change
Yeah,
me
really
from
nice three-part
being
harmonies here.
I could be safe, oh, I could be safe here in your arms and never leave home, never let these walls down, but you have called me higher, you have called me deep, go where you will lead me, Lord. You have called me higher, you have called me.
All right, so this is one thing to catch. I was trying to correct or bring up Karen's vocal, but we had automation, so couldn't do that. So we've got to go back and delete our old automation so that we can just operate like normal.
You have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead me, Lord. You have called me higher, you have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead me, Lord. Will you lead me? Will you lead me, Lord? I will be yours, oh, I will be yours. You called me higher.
Just taking out those sections, trying to pull the drums out.
You will lead me. Will you lead me? Will you lead me,
Gonna make those fades longer so it's less obvious the dropout.
Lord? Will you lead me? Will you lead me, Lord? I will be yours, oh, I will be yours for all my life. I will be yours, oh, I will be yours for all my life. I will be yours, oh, I will be yours for all my life, so let your mercy. I will be yours, oh, I will be yours for all my life, so let your mercy light the path before me, 'cause you have called me higher, you have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead me, Lord. 'Cause you have called me higher, you have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead me, Lord. 'Cause you have called me higher, you have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead me, Lord. 'Cause you have called me higher, you have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead me, Lord. Will you lead me?
Amen. Let's give God praise. And let's give let's give God let's give God.
Now I'm just gonna try and cut this right before he says amen, which is right here.
Amen. Let's give God praise. Man, let's give God praise. Man, let's give God.
Make that fade a little quicker.
Man, let's give God praise.
Let's go to a little tighter section.
Amen. Let's give God praise for our.
Yep. Cool. So that's called Me Higher. And so we'll export this. And then we'll do the last song together. So this is song 3, called Me Higher. And we'll see you in the next song.